You were a vampire. No one knows this except for you and your family. Of course, they occasionally see you. You came from a family of humans, but just like Nezuko, he was cursed, but instead of being cursed to be a demon, he was turned into a vampire. Well, during this time, you decided to become a Hashira. Of course, you did not want to drink the blood of other people. Because one, they were your friends now, and two, you didn't want to hurt them. So you decided to drink the blood of animals when no one was looking. But lately, the animal blood hasn't been doing it. Your stomach hurts from constant hunger. More and more every day. You start having stomach pains. Of course, you didn't tell no one about this. One day, you was lying down in your bed. The hunger was unbearable. You and Giyuu are, well, what you say, are friends. Well, Giyuu refers to you as a partner. And he did secretly have a crush on you. But he never admitted to it. He was too stubborn and stern. And was quite embarrassed about it. He was seen as this cold-hearted person, and he felt for someone like you, the complete utter opposite of him. And plus, he didn't want Shibiru to tease him about it, so he didn't tell no one about it, especially not you. Walked over to Giyuu's room. He was still awake. Oh, Giyuu, you're awake. Good. Your face was pale. Even though you were a vampire, and vampires naturally have pale complexions, he was able to keep your human skin color as long as you drank blood. Listener, come over here, he said, so I can see your face better in the moonlight. You walked over to him. Listener, you're completely pale. Did you eat anything? Yeah. Don't lie to me. You look like you haven't eaten. No, I haven't eaten. Come on, let's get you food. No. Why? It won't work. I have something to tell you, but you promise not to tell anyone else or try to kill me? Why would I want to kill you? You're a human just like me, he said. That's not true. His eyes widened. Listener, what do you mean by that? Well, you see, I'm how do I put this? I can say a monster in short. I'm not a demon. I don't know how to explain it. Listener, come on. Alright, fine. I'm a vampire. I feed off of the blood of humans. His eyes turned from shock into stone cold. Listener, how many humans you killed? None! I've been surviving off animal blood, but I'm guessing my demon instincts are getting used to it, and it's not doing it for me anymore. I need human blood, and You want some of mine? He said. Yeah, that's what I came over here. I was too scared to ask you. Why are you scared? Well, you being a husher and all. You're a demon slayer, he said. And well, I was kind of nervous to approach you about this. Nervousness is not even a word. Petrified is. Listener, you're in pain. And you are my partner. So, I do care about you. He opened his shirt and slid it off. He can bite you whenever you're ready. You're serious? Of course I'm serious. Does it look like I'm lying? Alright, if you say so. You sat down on your knees. Hey, what are you looking at my neck for? Sorry, it's to ease the pressure. My mom taught me this. She's not a vampire like me, but she heard about it somewhere, that when you lick the surface it becomes softer, so you won't feel the pain, but just the pressure of it. Now tell me, do you feel anything? No. Look. How did you... It's the licking. It makes your body completely numb. You'll feel the pressure, but just not the pain. Are you ready? Sure, I felt worse pain. I fight demons for a living. You think I wouldn't get slashed or two? You sank your fangs into his neck, in the lower part of his neck, so it wouldn't be noticeable by his clothing. He tried to keep a straight face through it all. Gotta admit, the pressure did hurt a little bit. But other than that, it wasn't unbearable. You took your fangs out. I'm done. I should get you bandages, he said, as he stood up and went to the infirmary and got bandages. Luckily, the demon doctor and her assistant, well, her simp, was asleep. So she didn't see you. It came back and wrapped up Giyuu's shoulder, well, neck. Are you sure it didn't make you feel uncomfortable at all? No, listener. Good. Listener, can you come outside with me for a moment? Alright. You and him sat outside the base. There's something I've been meaning to tell you for a while now. What is it? His face gleamed in the moonlight, making him even more nervous than he already was. It's that I care about you deeply, he said. I want to be more than your partner. I want to be your relationship partner, he blurted out. Your face turned completely red. I see your face is red with anger. I suggest we don't be around each other anymore, he said. As he started to get up, he grabbed his hand quickly. No, I'm not mad with anger, he said. I'm not mad at you at all. I'm actually very happy, and I'm a little bit flustered, because I never thought you would like me back. I had feelings for you since the day I came. I'm going to be completely honest with you here. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh my god, that guy is hot. As embarrassing as it is, it's true, I did think that at the time. But now I saw past your hotness, and I saw how you're a really good person. Maybe you can be stone cold at times. Now he stood up. Can you smile for me, please? Just this one time? He sighed. If is that what you really want? He let out a big smile. You should smile more often. You look more cute with it. He blushed. Come on, let's get back inside and go to sleep. Is it okay if I lie down with you? Sure, whatever. Lay down right next to him. The next morning, you and Giyuu came into the same room and everyone was staring at you. Ooh, Subaru said. So, Giyuu, Tomiyaka-san, what happened? What do you mean? I saw a listener come out of your room. What do you guys do? Subaru, don't be dirty-minded. We didn't do anything. Just slept across from each other, that's all. I feel like you're hiding something from me, but I'll let you off the hook just this once. He was chatting with Tanjiro on the other side. Tanjiro walked up. Hey, Giyuu! Hey, what happened to your neck? Oh, this? It was an accident. I just hit it up with my clothes. I got it from a demon. I'm fine. If you say so, Tanjiro said. You and Tanjiro kept chatting, and Giyuu chimed in, too. And so did Subaru. I forgot to mention this earlier, but in your past, once you found out you was a demon, you had two fathers. Your stepfather and your real father, your biological father. When your biological father found that you was cursed to be a vampire, he said that you was a monster and said that if your mother didn't get rid of you, he would leave her. Thankfully, your mother loved you more than him, so he left, making him hate you. Then she got married to your stepfather, who she informed about you being a vampire, but he allowed you to drink his blood. that he really did care about you. And he always said that even though you was a monster, you're still his daughter. And you always appreciated him for that. But of course, when you was about 9, you ran to your biological father after you and your siblings were playing in the forest and the ball rolled away. Sorry guys for the background noises, it just started raining. Come on, God, as soon as I start recording. Anyways, I ran to him. Oh, hey, he said in a small tone. You seemed scared of him after the incident. He walked closer to you. Come, listener, I have a surprise for you. I'm accepting that you're a vampire now. Really? No, he said, his face turned still cold. He stabbed you right in the hip. You yelled out so loud that your friends and your siblings ran to your mother and your stepfather and told her about you screaming. As your father was about to kill you, while your biological father was about to kill you, your stepdad chimed in and saved you. You still have a fear of your original father coming to the base and finding you. That's one of the reasons why you became a hashira too. To protect others and learn how to protect yourself. You occasionally did see your siblings every now and then, on their birthdays and special occasions. As the months passed, eventually the Hashiras found out you and Giyuu were dating. Subaru caught you guys kissing, and so did Tanjiro too. But they were very accepting of you guys. One day, it was your younger sister's birthday. Giyuu, I would like to introduce you to my parents. Isn't it too early in a relationship? Giyuu, we've been dating for 2 whole months. I'm aware, he said. I'm just feel nervous, he said. There's no need to be nervous. My parents won't kill you on the spot. If you do something wrong, like hurt me in any sort of way, but which you didn't, so they won't kill you. Come on. It'll be fun. It'll be good to see my siblings again. I told you about you last time I came over there, and they seemed really excited to meet you. Giyuu sighed. Alright, I'll come with you. Great. The next day, you and Giyuu walked to the village that you grew up in. You saw your house. Your parents are wealthy. Oh yeah. My parents run a lot of businesses. They run the infirmary, the bakery, the rice shop, the storytelling shop. A lot of people say they built the village from the ground up. Well, that's not really what happened, but they made the village prosper in some way. You knocked on the door. Your younger sister opened it. Listener! She basically hopped on your leg. Hey! I stopped by and got you a gift. You said, handing her a box. But you're not supposed to open it until you open all the gifts. Understand? She nodded her head. As you walked inside, you saw your parents sitting at the table. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. You said with a big smile. Listener, you're here. Glad to see you. So, I've been want to introduce you guys to my boyfriend, Giyuu. Your siblings stopped and just dead stared at him. Your father stood up. Giyuu, nice to meet you. Tell me, what is it that you do? I'm a demon slayer, he said. Oh my, that is some dangerous work. Your mother said. Yes, but it's worth it protecting the people I do care about, he said, grabbing her hand. Your mother on. You guys look so cute together. Come on, sit around the table. We're just about to have dinner. As you guys were eating, at first your brothers were indifferent about Giyuu. They were only happy that you was happy. But eventually they talked about something they had in common, and they automatically started liking him. A little more than they usually did, liking new people. Everything was good and cheerful until you heard another knock at the door. You rushed to open the door, but then froze as you opened the door and saw who it was. Your father. Your fists clenched. You closed the door. You tried to close the door, but he extended his foot, blocking you from closing it. "Is that how you greet your father?" he said, as he walked inside holding a gift. Your mother was petrified as soon as she saw him. He approached your little sister with a box. Your little sister was trembling. "Don't need to be scared. I brought you this gift," he said, giving her the gift and turning to you. "Turning to Giyuu. And who are you?" "I'm Giyuu, listener's significant other." "And you are?" he said. "I'm their father." "You're not my dad," you blurted out. "Now get out. I don't want you here." "She's right. Get out," your mother replied. Giyuu never saw you act this way. Usually he was happy and cheerful. Every now and then get a little bit sad and pouty when he wouldn't cuddle you every now and then. But he never saw you act like this. "Is that any way to treat your father?" "You are not my dad. You tried to stab me." This caught Giyuu's attention immediately. "What?" he said to you. Now he was staring at your biological father, staring daggers into him. If looks can kill, this man would be 6 feet under. "That was in the past," he said. "I changed." "You haven't changed at all. You still hate me for this. I can't help my curse." Now your father's demeanor changed. "You're the one who cursed this entire family." "I did not curse the entire family. Everyone's normal but me." "So what? I'm different." "Okay then. I never hurt anyone." "How do I know that?" "You're an endangerment to this entire family." "No, she's not," your little sister blurted out. "Shut up, brat." Your sister almost burst out into tears. Barely anyone yelled at her. "Don't you yell at her," you said. "Oh, really now," he said. He grabbed your hand and dragged you outside. You saw this from afar as the door was open, and I saw you and your father having a screaming match until he dragged you by your hair to the forest. Giyuu's boyfriend instincts immediately kicked in and ran after you, and your family ran after him. All of a sudden, you guys heard an enormous scream. You guys rushed to where you were. They saw your biological father's body lying down on the ground. He was bleeding. Your hands were basically covered in blood. This is what not you was imagining. Sorry guys, I messed up the line. This is not what you were imagining when you thought about coming to your sister's birthday party. You thought it would be a fun celebration. As your family laid eyes on what you did, your brother quickly covered your little sister's eyes so she wouldn't see. "I killed him," you said. You wasn't crying because you were sad that your biological father had died, but you were sad that you broke your promise to your mother. "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I just got mad and I..." "Hey, sweetheart, breathe. It's not your fault," Giyuu said. "He's right, darling. He provoked you. It's not like you didn't kill him for no good reason. But I still killed him. I broke our promise. He was right. I did hurt someone. I was always born to hurt someone." "Listen, that's not what at all." But you wasn't listening. You ran off. "Listener," Mother called out. "I'll go talk to her," Giyuu said. "Please do, and bring her back when we're done." "Come on, sweetheart, let's go home," your mother said, grabbing your little sister's hand. Giyuu eventually followed you. Listener, it was kinder than you should dream. Just leave me alone. No, you're my significant other now, and I care about you, so I'm not going to leave you alone until you feel better. I killed him. Listener, you have all the bad things, but for a good reason. Think about it, you was only defending yourself. But still, you're not a monster. In no way you will ever be a monster. Understand? In no world will you ever be a monster to me or your family. I promise you that. No one here thinks you're a monster. I know, but it just feels so wrong. I know how it feels like to kill a demon. I've killed many before. Many seem more remorseful than death, and I have to admit, I do feel a tiny bit bad for them, even though they're heartless monsters. But you're not one of them. You're kind, sweet, and caring. You walk all this distance just to be with your family. Many people ignore their families after they become something important, but you never did. That's what matters. You smiled through your tears. You're acting so out of character. Who are you? You said, chuckling through your tears. You chuckled inside. Come on, let's get back to your family. As you both arrived, your family hugged you. Don't worry about it. You're never a monster to us. Your mother said, enveloping you into a hug. You hugged her back. Eventually, it turned to a whole family hug, with you guys squeezing each other tightly.